Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Randy Vasquez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're underway from San Diego.
First pitch, 640.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup.
Arise.
Luis Arise stands in. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Arise measures 5 feet 10 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Batting third, the shortstop, Willie.
Man at first, Willie Adames stands in. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The count 2-1. Swings through that. Here in San Diego and just getting started. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Back here in San Diego, and on the hill in this one, Landon Root. What do we have on him?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit.
Ball low.
The 1-0. And that one hit to first. Devers steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
That's a ball.
The 1-1.
He's
That's
just
inside. That's a
missing
ball.
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball there. Two and two. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift. And he'll reach second with one away.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Machado thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Laureano comes up to hit.
No, ball. Oh, yeah.
Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. Devers went deep in his most recent game.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. Hops
Ball
over
went
the
over the
wall,
fence.
and
That's
that's
a
an
double.
automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Man at second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Hard hit, could be extra bases. Devers headed home, and it gets by him. He will score, and they take the lead. And he's into second with nobody out.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one missed.
No, that's it.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. Stays alive. Oh, that hit him. Throw to first, safe.
He's safe.
And now we'll have to check back on the righty. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
First and second, no outs. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. Hit hard, base hit. Ramos rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. And they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Bunting for a hit. Sheets. They take the force out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Grounded out his first time.
That's a ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. And that's in for a strike. Now. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Strike 2. Swing, and he popped it up. Bogarts has a beat on it. 2 away now.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Next to hit, Luis Arraez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Jump throw across his body, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 4 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill.
Hey!
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. That one outside.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Grounds one to short. Adames tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Set down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Padres go down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. And Singy, it's been more of a grind out there compared to his last outing.
Indeed, Boog, and he's definitely not as dominant, but there's a lot of game left.
Adames, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, these Giants doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left. Bogarts with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yo one.
That's down. That's a ball.
And that one almost got him.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Devers checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. And a payoff pitch. That one ripped left field. Way back there. Gone. And Raffy muscles one out of here. Third home run of the season, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Chapman gets a piece there. And a 1-1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Outside.
No, that's out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Giants.
And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Now a fly ball to right center. Tatis moving under this one. And that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And the lead is now 5-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ground ball. Arise. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Base knock center field. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
The 1-0. Fastball is
That's a ball.
outside. Fermin, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. Devers over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 5 and the Padres nothing.
For the Padres.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Jeremiah Estrada.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Yeah.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Struck him out without a swing. Some high cheese for strike 3. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was straight queso right there.
Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. Catches a swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Petco Park. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one fouled off. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Machado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Ramon Laureano. Struck out swinging his first time.
Yeah. No, that missed. That's a ball.
The Padres with a chance to get back into it. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just off the outside edge. And now 3-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Tatis at second. Machado on at first with nobody out. Here's a high chopper. Devers. Quick feed to second for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Miguel Andujar. First time up, he grounded to third.
That's a ball.
That misses.
That's a ball low.
And that's ball two. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. One left for San Diego. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Luis Arise.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Hey!
Now there's a bullet down the line.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Shortstop,
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
This one in the air, right field. And
that's
just foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jeremiah Estrada done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Yuki Matsui. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, center field. Merrill on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Sheets in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at second.
No, that's down. Ball.
One now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Nope. Ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To third, tag, got him. The Giants leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is filled up. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
The batter,
Here comes X to the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Bogart.
This to third. And that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Now it's going to be Freddie for me. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Bogarts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the mark there.
Ball.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Matt Chapman
Leading
digs
off for
in
San
now.
Francisco, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch swinging.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Chapman gets a piece there. Next pitch misses way outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Elliot Ramos, 1 for 2. Right side, hard hit. Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harrison Bader.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And that one upstairs. Strike 1. And now it's filled up.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in San Diego, up now the Padre leadoff man, Jake Cronenworth. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
Now pitching for the
new arm for the Giants, Ryan Borucki.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Devers takes it to the bag, one away, bottom of the 6th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Junior.
Ball one, no strikes. Swinging a foul straight back. Tap foul at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
No, that's down.
That
ball.
one misses, and that's ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Comes the 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Here's Machado.
Ball.
And Manny gets a piece. Strike 2. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Padres down in order. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Padres,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, David Morgan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking, able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch
Ball
misses.
Inside.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Man at second. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that one moves his feet. The 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And in at second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So man aboard. Willie Adames will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there. Almost got him. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing called strike. And the count is 1-2. In the air, right field. Tatis on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been... So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Jason Foley. This is his first appearance of the season.
That's a ball.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Got him. One away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A shot to the opposite field, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Gavin Sheets now at the plate. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that is the third out of the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Devers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. That one opts against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Ramos swings through it for strike one. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're
For the Padres,
one down. So here's Bader now. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Outside. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that's downstairs. And the count's full. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Chop to third. Chapman. Long throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Freddie Fermin getting ready to hit.
Hey!
On the ground to short. In time to Devers, and they got him.
The batter, number 9, second baseman
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-2. Slow ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 9th. Jake McCarthy digs in now. And he lays down a bunt. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder.
So a man at first. Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Man at second. That's out to center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. One down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball out.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And there are 2 outs. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Ron Marinaccio won't go any further. Eddie's response. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matt Waldron.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. On the ground, Bogarts fields it cleanly, fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1, and it remains an 8-1 game. Bottom of the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey, ha!
Pitch misses outside. And the count even 1-1. That one missed. Just missed.
Ball.
Oh, great stop to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado.
Yeah!
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And it's fouled away. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Swing and a bouncer. In time to Devers. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Padres,
2 down, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's outside.
That's outside. Ball 1. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.